Welcome to Filmera, a place where you can find different genre of movie reviews. Today, let's review an adventure film released in 2020, The Call of the Wild. The story setting took place in the late 19th century, where Buck, a large dog, mix of Saint Bernard and Scotch Shepherd, lives happily with his master, Judge Miller. One night, Buck is abducted and shipped to the Yukon on a cargo ship. During the voyage, Buck is beaten by a crew member to discipline him. After arriving, Buck tries to run away and bumps into a man named John Thornton, causing him to drop his harmonica. When the man walks away, Buck picks the harmonica and returns it to him before being taken away. Later, Buck is sold to Perrault and his assistant Francoise for their dog sled to deliver mail across the Yukon. Perrault hopes that now he have Buck, he can make the long trek to the mail depot before the deadline. Buck is introduced to the other dogs, including the ferocious pack leader, a husky named Spitz. Throughout their travels, Buck gains the trust of Perrault, Francoise, and the other sled dogs after proving himself along the way. Buck manages to rescue Francoise when she fell down a cracked ice and making Spitz jealous. Throughout their travels, Buck begins experiencing ancestral spiritual visions of a black wolf that acts as his guide. One night, Buck catches and then releases a rabbit, but Spitz kills it before attacking Buck to maintain his dominance. Spitz seems to win the fight until the rest of the pack encourages Buck. Buck stood up and pinned Spitz down, displacing him as the pack leader. The defeated Spitz then disappears into the wild. In the morning, when Spitz did not appear, Buck is ready to be the leader, but Perrault say he didn't have enough experience. When no other dog dared to take the position, Perrault finally allows Buck to lead. Buck leads the pack confidently and even manages to avoid a blizzard with the help of his spiritual vision, the black wolf that guides him to take a route in a tunnel under the mountain. Buck's speed and strength finally allow the sled to deliver the mail on time. In the town, Thornton meets Buck again when he hands over a letter he has written to his former wife expressing his feelings about their dead son. However, when Perrault returns to the town in their next mail delivery, he learns that the mail route is being replaced by the telegraph, forcing him to sell the dogs. Hal, a mean and inexperienced gold prospector, buys the pack and forces them to pull the sleigh carrying a heavy load. Thornton sees Buck and warns Hal that the weather is unsuitable for sledding because the ice is already melting. Hal ignores the warning and continues with his plan in search of gold. Soon, the exhausted dogs stop to rest before Hal can force them to cross an unstable frozen lake, but when Buck refuses to move, Hal threatens to shoot him. Thornton appears and rescues Buck while Hal forces the other sled dogs to cross the lake. Under Thornton's care, Buck recovers after 2 days of resting. Later, at a saloon, Thornton is attacked by Hal, who reveals that the other dogs managed to run off, leaving him with nothing. Witnessing the scene, Buck attacks Hal, who is later on thrown out of the saloon. Thornton decides to follow his late son's dream, which is to travel outside of the map. After packing, Buck and Thornton travel beyond the Yukon map where they can freely live in the wild. After a long journey, they come across an abandoned cabin in an open valley and settle in. Thornton finds that the tale of the gold is true because the place is an abandoned gold mine, which is the place the evil Hal was looking for. Meanwhile, Hal continuously hunts them, believing that Thornton is hiding the gold. In the wilderness, Thornton and Buck bond over their daily activities by fishing and gold panning. One day, while chasing a rabbit, Buck saw and drawn to a female white wolf. Buck later saves one of the wolf in the pack, and because of this he is accepted to join the pack. Buck's day is spent going back and forth between Thornton and the white wolf. Buck is in a dilemma about his domesticated life with Thornton and his place with the wolf pack. After some time in the wild, Thornton believes it is time to return home. Thornton never wants the gold from the start, so he throws it all back into the river. He tells Buck he is leaving in the morning and asks him to come and say goodbye. Buck heads back into the forest and sleeps beside the white wolf, clearly in dilemma. Hal later on finds, attacks and shoots Thornton. Hearing the shot, Buck returns and kills Hal by pushing him into the burning cabin. Thornton wants Buck to live for himself and hugs him as he dies, comforting him with his final words, "It's okay, boy. You're home." In the final scene, Buck returns to the hills looking down on the burned-out cabin with sadness. In the wilderness, Buck shows that he is offspring with the white wolf and becomes the pack leader, fully embracing the call of the wild. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you'll never miss a single video.